I'll
Hi,
call you.
host.
Okay, I will. Okay, bye
All
bye.
right.
Oh. Hey, Jeremiah, thank you for joining me. Let me know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Let me get a light on. It's a little dark over on my end. All right. Well, let me share this page with you.
Okay, and just to let you know, Dr. Owen, I'm also recording the video that we're doing, the Zoom call video.
That's perfectly fine,
Um,
Jeremiah.
and I did want to start off just by saying that I just haven't I just haven't been accused of doing plagiarism or AI in all of my academic history with HTC.
Mhm.
And these papers that you have us writing about, they're the same thing. We're still doing the same exact of annotating and whatnot, and all those the other ones that I've done. You've graded them, you've seen the work that I'm doing, and there's never been an issue or whatever the case may be. So I'm just confused, which I'm hoping you can enlighten me on what's going on, and then after that, then we can discuss anything else moving forward. But yeah, pretty much. I'm here now. I can see your page, your screen.
Okay. So, first, let's start off by saying that in the beginning of the course and the introduction to the course, I make it clear to everybody that you're not supposed to do certain things, that I consider certain things to be plagiarism. For instance, here we are looking at the introduction to the course presentation, and I go over various forms of plagiarism here. And in fact, you have to take a quiz on this to show that you're aware of my policies, and
Right. And
You
I
took
told
the
you.
quiz.
Mm-hmm.
You took the quiz and you passed it, which shows an awareness of the policies.
Yes.
And so, specifically, here what we see is the slide on various forms of plagiarism using fake quotations and also fake in text citations I list there. So, you're aware of what fake quotations are. In our MLA style section, we talk about quotation. Quotation is when you are literally taking the words of the exact wording of the author and you place the exact wording of the author in quotation marks. And so quotation is obviously different from paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is where and we have a whole section on paraphrasing where you learn what paraphrasing is. And you did the paraphrasing assignment. Paraphrasing is where you summarize the author's wording in your own words and you change their wording, but you still use in text citations. So there should be no reason for quotations to be inaccurate at this point in the semester, Jeremiah. And one thing I will say is you started the video off by saying that you've never been accused of anything before, and also in your message to me and Mary, you pointed out to both of us that you've been on the dean's list before.
Correct.
I'm not sure exactly what the relevance of that would be. Last semester, I had a student that plagiarized on almost every. I gave her multiple. Last semester, I didn't have a zero tolerance policy, and I gave this student multiple opportunities to stop plagiarizing, and she just kept doing it over and over again. But she had also told me that she was on the dean's list. So somebody might be on the dean's list, Jeremiah, because they cheat all the time.
And I want to know how
So
that's relevant
I
to.
just want you to understand that that's not really a strong defense of the fact that you might be plagiarizing.
Okay, and Dr. Owen, I want to see how that's relevant to me because that's that student, and that's something that you gave her multiple times. For me, in any of my writings, where have you seen, or my assignments, where have you seen that I've done multiple times,
Well,
or
in your
anything like that?
situation, I have a zero tolerance policy, which I explained in the course now. So I don't need to see a student doing it multiple times because you've already indicated your understanding and awareness of my policies by taking the course policies quiz.
Correct. So now I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see where these fake quotations, in text citations are at.
Right. So we're looking at them right now. I
And can
uploaded
you
this.
can you
I uploaded this for you. By the way, it's on the assignment. You could have looked at this at any time. Right here on the reading response on Lois Tyson's Marxist criticism, you can see right here I uploaded the document so you could review it. So let's look closely now at it. We're going to start with questions 4 and 5. And as you can see, I've highlighted in red the quoted material that is what I'm calling fake. And I'm calling it fake because it's not at all the wording that Lois Tyson is using. So when you put somebody's wording in quotation marks, you're saying, this is what Tyson says, verbatim. This is her exact wording from the text. And a couple of things here. Let's look at this very closely. So number one, this text here where you quote vehicles of ideology, she does not say that. And we have her document here too. We could look it up just to verify.
can I see the yeah, that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get the documents.
I have the document right here. We can check these out in a second. But let's notice, I want you to notice another thing here, because in your response to me, you told me that you didn't plagiarize because you used page citation.
Correct.
But that's not what you're doing here. Here's the fake quotation, vehicles of ideology. And then at the end of the sentence, there should be a citation, and there is no citation.
But the citation isn't until the end, where I put 60 to 61.
That is not how we do MLA style citation.
But what are you talking about? I did it in the other page, the page before the assignment before this one. I did the same exact thing.
If you did the same exact thing, then I probably gave you feedback on it that you shouldn't.
Where what? Let me
Well,
see.
we can't look at everything at once. Right now, we're going to look at where you went
No, no,
wrong.
no. I want to look at the other assignment because I know that I did the
Look at the
same.
other
I
assignment,
did this.
Jeremiah,
I
but
did the
we're
same
gonna-
exact
we-
thing.
we'll look at
Dr.
the-
Owen,
we'll look
please
at
do not
everything.
overtalk me, Dr. Owen. Please
Okay,
do not
well,
overtalk me.
I'm gonna bring the meeting to an end if you're gonna try to talk over
No,
me.
you're talking over me. You're talking over
Well, we're going to take one issue at a time, Jeremiah.
Dr. Owen again. This is one thing that we're talking about, right? And I'm telling you because you're saying missing citation. Now I'm asking you, let's go to the other page where I did the same exact thing. I it's like I summarized it and then I put the citation at the end. Because if that's Dr. Owen, I'm still talking, Dr. Owen. Dr. Owen, I'm still talking, sir.
Okay, Jeremiah,
Sir,
do you
I'm
want this
still
meeting to continue
talking.
or not?
Oh, it's continuing on my end. I am still continuing. I'm fighting for myself. I'm fighting for my integrity. So for you to end it, sir, I am talking. Dr. Owen, I was just talking before you came and you interrupted me.
Jeremiah,
So okay, again, Dr. Owen, if you want to stop the meeting, that's on your end. On my end, I still want to continue, but I want to speak as well. This is my education. This is my future. As a white man, how can you tell a black man you're going to stop? You're going to stop his education. Your material is all about oppressive ideologies and whatnot. Dr. Owen, I'm not making no assumptions. I'm not making no assumptions, Dr. Owen. You're cutting me off and you're trying to tell me you're going to turn off this meeting. You're going to stop it. While I am talking, Dr. Owen, while I am talking, you are still talking over me or trying to talk over me. Let me speak and then I will allow you to speak. That is it, Dr. Owen. This is my future. I am paying you. You have collected my money. So you're going to let me speak, Dr. Owen? If you're going to let me speak.
Jeremiah, you are speaking quite a bit.
Dr. Owen, you were speaking quite a bit. You're telling me. I'm telling you.
What would you like to do next, Jeremiah?
Dr. Owen, I am defending myself. That is what I am doing. In order to defend myself, you're going to need to sit there and listen. Listen to me speak.
No,
that is what you're going to do, Dr. Owen. Dr. Owen, exactly. So I'm going to start it. I'm going to start off where we just ended talking about the missing citation. And I'm going to go ahead, like I was doing, looking up that assignment that I did before this one that showed me doing the same exact thing and you not saying anything. And then on top of that, you even gave me a high grade for that assignment.
It's possible. We can go back and look at it, but it's still not
Okay.
relevant to what you're
It
doing
is
here.
relevant. You're telling me I'm missing a citation. I've done the same thing, the same in quotation marks.
Right. So one of the things that I want you to understand, Jeremiah, is that I'm totally open to possibly giving you another chance today, but
Possibly? How is it possibly, sir? Let me stop. I'm so sorry,
no,
Doctor.
no, I'm not. No, no. You see,
Okay,
you keep
go ahead, Doctor
interrupting
Owen.
me, Jeremiah,
Go ahead,
and
Doctor
then we're
Owen.
not going to
Doctor
continue.
Owen, go ahead. I apologize. Go ahead.
So, I mean, I wanted you to know that I'm open-minded to listening to your point of view today and to seeing that maybe you just didn't understand what you were doing. But the current rhetorical approach that you're taking with me isn't very effective. I really don't appreciate the fact that we're, having this sort of like difficulty in trying to say one thing and then respond. So I would appreciate it if we would both just slow down and try to have a conversation. So one of the things when I have these meetings, Jeremiah, is I like to make it clear first exactly what's going on with the assignment. We can go on to your other assignment here in a second. That's fine. We'll look at it. But I would just say to try to, try to relax for a second and just understand that I am open to listening to your point of view today. Right now, it seems like you think that I'm not at all interested in listening to what you have to say, but that's not true. So, do you understand that I am open to hearing your point of view today?
No, Doctor Owen, I don't. And you know what? Let me tell you why I don't. And I want to start off with how this all started. You said, "Hi, Jeremiah. As you know, I have a zero tolerance plagiarism policy, and fake
Right.
quotations are not allowed. A number of your responses here have fake quotations. Therefore, you will receive a zero in this course. Sincerely, Doctor Owen." Right there. Hold on, Doctor Owen. Doctor Owen, I am still talking. Doctor
There's a
Owen, I
reason
am
that we're
still
having a
talking.
meeting
I
today.
gave you that whole time to not say
Yes, sir,
anything. I
Jeremiah.
didn't say
I
anything,
understand what you're
Doctor
saying.
Owen. Give me one moment, Doctor Owen. I am talking. I did
Jeremiah,
not cut
I
you off
want to
last one.
listen to you.
Dr. Owen,
I
once
want to
again,
listen to you, but
will
I
you let me
understand what you're
talk?
saying.
Dr. Owen, will you let me talk first? Okay, let me talk. So, you already gave the notion of that's it. That's all I have to tell you. You did this, my zero policy, goodbye. Zero, my class, goodbye. And I don't know if you thought that I'm the type to just okay, well, he caught me. I did such and such. I plagiarized, and now I have a zero. Let me just take what he's gonna do, put me in the Maxian system, mark me like how they do in the justice
I haven't
system.
put you in the Maxian system
Hold
yet. That's
on,
one of the reasons we're having this
Dr.
meeting
Owen.
right
Okay,
now.
Dr. Owen, I know that. I'm just saying a regular student, somebody who's actually been accused and they know that they're guilty, they're not going to fight for something like this. They're just gonna be like, okay, well, he
That's
got me.
absolutely not true,
Oh,
Jeremiah.
okay,
I have
okay,
students that cheat
okay,
all the
Dr.
time that
Owen.
are more than happy to try to have meetings.
Okay, got it, Dr. Owen. Got it. Okay, understand that. But for me though, personally, because those are other students, those are people I don't know. You know them. They're not relevant to me. And what I'm
That's
going
why
on
we're
right
having this
here.
meeting, Jeremiah, because I want to try to
Dr.
ascertain whether
Owen,
or not
hold
this was a
on.
mistake.
Okay, Doctor, hold on, Dr. Owen.
What's important for you today to understand, Jeremiah, is that I need to try to come to a decision as to whether or not what happened here in this reading response was intentional or not.
Dr. Owen, you
And
can
I
do you
haven't
can
been able to do that yet because you've been yelling at me the whole time.
No, Dr. Owen, I'm not even trying to yell. You're over talking me. That's what you're not going to do is over talk me. You're not going to over talk
Jeremiah,
me
you and
when
I
I'm
have
Dr. Owen.
unfortunately
There
been
you go
over
again,
talking each
Doctor
other like we're
Dr.
doing right
Owen.
now.
There you go
Because
talking over me,
I'm your
Dr.
professor where
Owen.
I'm
I
talking,
am
you should
talking,
quiet
Dr.
down.
Owen. I am talking and you consistently do it. There's been, like I said,
Jeremiah, I'm going to bring the meeting to an end. It's not
okay,
going to
Dr.
be
Owen.
productive with the way that you're
Okay,
going.
Dr. Owen, you take care.
Let me know if you want to
No, Dr. Owen,
reschedule
I'm still
sometime.
going to go forward. I need to report this because this is wild. This is just extremely unprofessional. It's unprofessional, Dr. Owen, for you to teach what you teach about oppression and for you to see here a white man over talking a black man while he's talking. Do you need to see it in my face? Do you need to see in my face of how I'm just baffled. Mm-hmm. You should be doing better than what you're doing. And I didn't even get to Dr. Owen. I didn't even get to look you up in the system onto these rate my professors things, and I'm seeing now all this about you. You've been unfair to students. These reviews. This is not something that is just new and is just coming. Instead of an English class, he has turned this into a political science class. If you don't agree with his views, you're going to have a hard time.
Do you want to continue this meeting or not?
Excuse me, Dr. Owen, were you not the one? Dr. Owen, were you not the one that told me I am ending this? I am ending this live. You said it multiple times. Wow. Are you... Ooh.